Last autumn, the Bishop Auckland MP, Dehenna Davison, spoke to us about how she had struggled with her mental health after family tragedies.
Her father was killed by a single punch 14 years ago today. Now she's launching a campaign to look at longer sentences for those who carry out one-punch attacks, which she says are often too lenient. Tom Sheldrick reports.
Dehenna Davison says that what she went through as a child motivated her to become a politician. Her dad, Dominic, was killed by a single punch at a pub when she was 13. She says the man who threw the punch was not sent to prison for it.
For my family, there was a real deep sense of injustice, and it's very similar for other families who've gone through similar incidents. Both for those who've been left with life-changing injuries or illness, but also those who've lost their loved ones as well. So I think the point there is to kind of reflect on that and see if there is a proactive way to change the sentencing procedures to make it fairer for victims and for their families.
In New South Wales, Australia, people convicted of fatal one-punch assaults while under the influence of drugs or alcohol face 8-year minimum prison terms. Campaigners say average sentences here are less than half that long. The Bishop Auckland MP is now setting up a parliamentary group which will also look at the importance of education around violence. She's working with Maxine Thompson-Curl, who set up the charity One Punch North East after the death of her son Christian in 2011.
Alongside the deterrent of, yes, putting the sentences up, but think about the awareness, think about, most of these assaults happen in the nighttime economy. So I've always said, think about how much you're drinking, keep yourself, to a level where you know what you're doing. Don't make yourself vulnerable or those people around you vulnerable. So there's a few things together there, but I definitely think that sentencing is a big thing.
Now they're hoping that Dehenna Davison can lead the process of change in her dad's memory. Tom Sheldrick, ITV News.
And the Ministry of Justice told us tonight that while sentencing decisions are a matter for independent judges, we will carefully consider the findings of the all-party parliament group Dehenna Davison is setting up.